in your deck like Eternal Evoker. Like, the most embarrassing card in this deck we're playing right now is Arcanovex. And I think that card's fine in the abstract. It's decent. The Wax Sacrament. Light the Votives. Arcane, okay, when you play an action, gain a charge. Opponent's probably played some kind of combo deck, looks like here. I mean, you're definitely not playing Scars of War in your Warp Steel Shard Sworn deck. Sorry, that's just the truth. My deck full of 2-mana double body guys is not gonna play that. It smells like I need to change a diaper. I will be right back. Sorry for the delay. Did you poop? You pooped? Yep. All right. Yep. Nose. Nose, it smells the poo-poo. Here, Brett. This is your daily reminder that kids are gross and being a parent is sometimes a crappy job. Thank you, sir. Do you think Darkheart is the closest thing we have to a locker in a game such as Hex? Yeah, kind of. I'm happy with that, right? Like, I think lock pieces create miserable game experiences in games like Magic and Hex, so like, why do we need to have them? Like Darkheart, there's a lot of really efficient answers to both troops and artifacts, so Darkheart being a really powerful card like that is fine. So Cosmic Calling is going to let us mobilize our troop to make this cost 1, and then we get to grab the non-resource here, and then we can mobilize this card as well. So we can play this one for completely free if we need to. Frostform Madork. It comes into play, it's gonna give us a random 1-cost action. Generate a Light the Votives? That's funny. Put this out. And technically our shields aren't down since we have this Wrath of Elements that mobilizes here. Wrath of Elements really powerful. Void target card with cost less than or equal to the number of elementals you control. So we can go ahead and void even this Arcane. You want to play it as a 1-cost because that makes it count as an elemental. It's also more resource efficient. Wax Shot, interesting. Have like an Ardent sub-theme to their deck, maybe? Grab a resource here. It's a 1/2, so we really can't attack. I'm gonna flick this out, see what we get. These make 2 constructed playable cards. Sometimes these make poop, but a lot of the 1-cost Sapphire or Diamond cards are like pretty constructed. A 3rd constructed playable, sure. We'll put a non-resource on top this time. Like, I really don't need any more. Can't attack into their 1/2, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass here. Yeah! Skylands Captain, sure. Probably gonna Wrath of the Elements this one. You want some more? Here, dude. I've already got one that's open. Jacqueline, here. Here. So, yep, that's fine. Nice. Yeah, the meme deck's kind of hilarious. They didn't attack, that's fine. If they attacked, I just snapped off. Blocking with a bunch of my 1/1s here. So Wrath of the Elements, gonna go ahead and get rid of their Skylands Captain there. Just gonna pass here. Okay. Up to a 3/4 on the Momentum card. It's pretty good. Illuminate 2. I actually have 5 elementals though, right? So I can just like get rid of this. My elementals are Wrathful opponent. Are you willing to trade this for 3 of my guys? Or not? Get rid of your lady. Bye, Felicia. Thanks, Radio Roar. I appreciate that. So we're kind of in a holding pattern here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass back to my opponent. I want to hold my champion power because my next Light the Votives is going to make 3 candles. So remember, Light the Votives doesn't actually illuminate, it only generates 1/1s. So by holding things like my champion power and drop of wax, once I hit my next Light the Votives, I can then like make all my things 3/3s, which would be pretty good for us. Making their things 2/2s is pretty good, though. No, I don't think so. Well, I guess maybe these Runebinds aren't really doing anything. So I'm actually going to Runebind this brittle Arcanovex. Because if we draw a resource, this will flip back out as a 3-drop and generate a 3-cost action for us. I'm so smart and thin. Just the smartest. God, I am so lucky. I am so gosh darn lucky. That's a pretty good draw. I think so. Because I hit this, I'm gonna make a candle with my champion power. I think there might be a deck where this is constructed playable. This card seems really powerful. It's a card that we've talked about in my team chat a little bit, and I think this card might secretly be great. I think this card might secretly be great. Oh, I should have runebound that. So one of the things that this is good to know about, if you runebind runic spells, they only cast once because they just came off of a rune. It's basic! Oh no! Look, we talked about this card. I didn't say I'd read it. Oh no, it's basic! I've made a terrible mistake, chat. Reading the card explains the card. It's weird, I know. It's a strange concept. But I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. It does heal us too, you're not wrong. Block? The combat trick is your last card? Maybe deal 2 damage? Hey, that's a good one. Cards are up. We find a Light the Votives, get rewarded for not using this. Yeah, the attack was strange. The attack was strange. I concur. I'm gonna make one more here. I'm gonna make one more candle, and then we're gonna start making our candles bigger. Let's go fortified charge, make everything bigger, and then we'll do drop a little acid here, make just the candles bigger. No, Bob, I'm very lucky is what happened. Come on now. Are you playing this card that's perfect in your deck? No, of course not. You just generated it randomly because I'm a professional. Goddamn professional is what I am. Goddamn professional. Ooh, I found a piece of candy. So this is our end game. Like, we've already been stalling the board here, so this deck's goal is just stall until you stick Psychic Ascension. So Psychic Ascension changes our champion here, and now our champion power for 1 charge generates a random action that we can play, and whenever we play an action, we generate a random troop. So now we just generate lots of troops for doing what our deck wants to do anyways, which is play actions. So we play Guidance, we get a Strider Scout, grab a non-resource, Winter's Grasp, yep, Winter's Grasp. Yeah, I'm gonna grasp the Candle King. They're gonna run out of resources here soon. Winter's Grasp generates, and Araki Kiro. I forgot to generate another fortified charge. I'll work on that. Ooh, another Strider Scout. This will make my candles 4/4s. Grow, my Candle King, grow! And again, just gonna hang tight for now. Opponent's not attacking through this board. We're gonna draw more cards with this battle agenda we generated next turn. You just forget how to walk? Yeah, definitely. And an opponent agrees with you. Hard to see that winning from there. Do I want Clash of Steel in my deck? They're going kind of wide, right? So, like, this is kind of awkward, right? So, we both have Clash of Steel. Or we both go wide, but I think my deck recovers from Clash of Steel much faster than theirs can. So I think I'm gonna trim a couple Unhenges and a Runebind to bring in some Clash of Steels here. Yeah, I think we just like recover from more. I could also see pivoting our game plan a little bit. Maybe this is supposed to be a Darkheart matchup. They didn't have removal, right? Yeah, I feel like Unhenge isn't particular. I think Unhenge is good in this deck and in general, but I don't think it's good in this matchup, right? Like, our opponent didn't play a ton of troops, right? Like, they were illuminating a whole bunch. Dude, what are you doing? You're stuck? You're fine. You're fine. Oh geez, I punted. So I've got this wonderful standing floor mat that's super cushy. That came with my desk. And I was just standing on the cold hard floor like some kind of peasant. Some kind of goddamn peasant. Wait, did they just put me on the play? My opponent put us on the play. That's weird. Alright, sure. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Beep, 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 beep. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So, I'm going to play Guidance. And this Guidance is going to grab a resource. The reason why I'm grabbing a resource is because of what exactly just happened. Getting the resource with the Guidance tells me if I need another resource or not, because I need a second Sapphire threshold. So if that Guidance would have gotten a Sapphire threshold for us, I would have put a non-resource on top of my deck. But because I still need that Sapphire, I'm going to put a resource on top of my deck. Which, this is one of the things I've really been having a hard time wrapping my brain around in deck building in this game. Like, I'm really good at building resource bases in Magic and in Hex before these ice existed, but like the Fate Weave mechanic isn't just, it doesn't just fix your draws, it's also technically threshold fixing because of their ability to guarantee your resource drops, because finding more resources fixes your thresholds. Declan, lucky. Lucky. No, we're not into it. We're not into it, Klutz. He wasn't very loud. He got a couple rookies in there, but he wasn't loud enough to hear you, probably. Yep. Friday and Wednesday mornings are all Hex all morning. I'm going to be back this afternoon with some magical cardboard content. Digital magic cardboard content. Just take a nug for 2 here. My candles are valuable not only because of cards like Wrath of the Elements, but also Unhenge and bodies for things like Consult. I'm gonna play this out. Do this, and again, have plenty of resources. Have another one here. This might hit a resource. Maybe it's only guaranteed to draw 1 non-resource. That's such good hits. You have an Unhenge and a Cosmic Calling if they don't play into the Unhenge. Fat chick love a 8/8. All right, sure. It's a little meme-tastic. Crush of candles. No, don't kill my candlekin. What did my candle ever do to you? He's just an innocent little candle. You've crushed him. You've crushed his hopes and dreams, opponent. $88 is the number. That is the best kind of correct. The technically correct kind. Alright, so we're putting non-resource on top of my deck here. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. In this, actually lets me do some stuff here, right? So I'm gonna start with this and see what we get. I think I want one resource here. And I'm gonna send these Wrath of the Elements at my opponent's troops. I'm just gonna go ahead and burn both of these now, because if my opponent kills my Candlekin in response to that Wrath of the Elements, they'd interrupt my Wrath of the Elements. Just gonna go ahead and unhenge this. I want to keep ticking my Psychic Ascension down here. Just use my resource for the turn. Just like I've got a lot of stuff to do with my resources the next few turns, so I just want to kind of be as efficient as possible right now. Prevent my opponent from developing their board a little bit. How did you even know that? He's a pro bingo. They're a pro bingo player, clearly. And Cosmic Calling here, so we really want something to generate more troops, right? Like that. That gets me troops. Gets me all troop and bothered. Psychic Ascension ticking thoroughly down here. Second Psychic Ascension. Alright, well, let's play this out. Do this. I think I just want another resource on top of my deck here, right? Yep. So next turn, we can go Psychic Ascension for 3, Psychic Ascension for 2, generate a troop, Consult off those 3, generate a 7-drop. Let's do the psychic again. Ooh, that's scary. That's really scary, because we're taking 5 here. You take a hit for 5? I think I have to take this hit for 5. Yeah, I think I need this body to mobilize. Wax Sacrament is an insane draw here. Yeah, so now I can play this. And then I can play... Let's generate this first, get an informed decision of what we're doing. That's so good. I am so unreasonably lucky. It's kind of unreal how unreasonably lucky I am right now. Oh, we hit a Stratolith? Sure. Why not? Why not hit a Stratolith? This is my Ascension. My Ascension's amazing. This is my Ascension. My Ascension's amazing. Then we're going to play this Psychic Ascension for free, which will generate a copycat, which will copy my Stratolith. Just one of the smartest, thinnest players on Hex right now. Mike, how is this even reasonable? This is unreasonable. This is completely and entirely unreasonable. Sure. Why not? Why wouldn't it be Heartsword, Jackson? I think I need to stop the stream and take a shower. I need to cool off here for a minute. Is this Psychic Ascension card good? Does it? Oh no! Oh no, we were gloating. We were gloating. Oh wait, that doesn't even kill these, right? Just like, it only kills 2 of my things. So if they attack with this, I double block and trade. Yeah, so they're just going to get to their end step and illuminate. That's good. It's unfortunate for them that I have this Clash of Steel. By Clash of Steel, I mean let's do this. Hey, look, kill you. We don't need to Clash of Steel. We're fine. We're fine. Generate. Just generate randoms here. Praise be to our in Jesus. And we got a Woolly Moa. Got a Runic Hatching. Let's go ahead and play this. Oh yeah, pick my rune back up so we can play it again later. Why not? Why not pick my rune back up so we can play it again later? That sounds like good, clean living right there. Grab some non-resources here. Oh right, we boarded in Darkheart because that's the thing we need right now. Attack with my 6/6. I'm gonna leave the rest back on defense for now. They'll be dead next turn, right? I didn't miss lethal, right? This is only 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so they'll be dead next turn. Assuming they don't have a way to interact with us. Psychic Turbo PA. Still a deck. It's slightly less turbo. Still plenty good. Okay. Yeah, the opponent's deck is going in a lot of different directions, right? Some big candles. Some big candles. We still okay, right? Looks like it. Come on, come at me. Come on, come on. You gotta come at me. You're dead in the air. Okay, so you're dead in the air. No cards in hand, no resources available. Smashy, smashy. I feel like I could Clash plus Darkheart to prove a point, but we'll just kill him instead. This is my Darkheart. My Darkheart's amazing. Seems fine, right? I have no idea. I feel like their UI designer like designed some stuff and then they were like, what are we gonna do with these? I don't know. We haven't figured it out yet. Just leave them there. It's fine. Just, don't worry about it. It'll be okay. in general, I don't think portals are going to be constructed playable. I think there's probably a not unreasonable deck that plays some portal cards, but I think a dedicated portal deck is almost certainly going to be bad. So, Arcanovex, even though we've been running hot and hitting a lot of good actions with it, there's a lot of bad hits with this card, right? Like the one we just generated. But those bad hits are really good in matchups like this, where my opponent just has, like, randomly make you discard cards. It's like, alright, well, I'll bend this extra one that I have, I guess. I'm gonna keep holding up these unhenges for now. At least one of them. Grab a non-resource with this, I think. They might just strangle this, actually. Yeah, huh. Actually, so this is actually, we're gonna get him here. They shouldn't have done this in response here. So I'm gonna Runebind this in response to the strangle, and now I'm going to guidance up a shard. So, like, my Runebind countered their thing, and now this generated me another action. So, like, God bless. Oh, I'm dumb. This isn't an elemental anymore, so I don't have Unhenge up right now. Okay, maybe I should have played Wax Sacrament and made a thing with it. Yeah, that's probably what should happen. Ooh, they're playing Blood Diamond. Okay. As someone who's playing this deck that I'm playing, I am much less afraid of Blood Diamond than I am of Mono Blood, because, like, it's like, alright, your Blood Diamonds, your Brides are much worse now. Yeah, so I just, like, didn't get to use my resource for the turn because I was an idiot. A lot of directions this turn could go. The problem is I want to hold Unhenge up here. Case of, like, Dark Heart. I think I just want to Wax Sacrament. I'm gonna outflank through this Phantom if they block with it. This is my trick. My trick is amazing. Keeping my health total high is valuable against decks with verdicts in it, because a lot of the times you want to give these verdict decks just like Nightfalls that you mostly won't care about. If you let your health total get too low, you lose the ability to give them Nightfalls. That's one of the things I love about these random action generation cards in matches like this. It's like, this is a free attack for me, right into a free block, but it's like, I could actually have a combat trick, because I just, like, randomly generated a card. Just have an actual factual combat trick. And now, we're gonna pass the turn not playing this drop of wax, and it's just gonna, like, just put a neon beacon in the sky to my opponent that, like, I have a thing. Is basically what this is gonna do. But that's fine. I really don't want to illuminate into a From the Ashes here either, so I think just passing is ideal here. Yeah, draw some cards, Braddock. Look at that! You have almost as many cards in hand as me now. Still. Sacrifice a troop. Rather keep the elemental here. I guess you can have a Phantom back. We're strangling Madork, but I love Madork opponent. Now I no longer have Unhenge up, which kind of sucks. If they have a troop to stick, they have like a vampire prince here, we're gonna feel a little bad. Yeah, maybe. Heart's Whisper gives you more control, though. The other thing that's nice about Heart's Whisper is Heart's Whisper allows you to cheat on your resource drops a little bit, too, because if you get to 3 shards with Heart's Whisper, you're guaranteed your 4th. It's gonna make me discard 2 cards. I do need to actually kill my opponent here sometime soon. I love Cosmic Calling. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not activating my champion power here because in case they sweep the board or kill multiple things or like verdict to give my troops -1/-1, I don't want to do that. I want to hold this till next turn, but I need the body for consult. Yep, like that. No, you can have a card. My cards are really good, so I'm just gonna let them have a bunch here. I think we can grind them out. I have a draw 3 for next turn of my own. I feel like Light the Votives here. Sure. Build him a candle. He's dead, Jim. Perfect. Perfect. Do a thing. Oh no, that was dumb, right? That was dumb because now I saved 1 resource there, but it's gonna cost me 2 more here. That was dumb. I was just clicking to click. Should have clicked cancel, so I spent 1 more resource that I needed to here. And like now I can't Heart's Whisper with a resource up as punishment, so we won't Heart's Whisper. Alright, there's a Psychic Ascension, sweet. There's a PA. That's the end game. So we'll pass the turn here. Next turn we can get this Ascension going. Oh, that's a discard. I'm gonna Runebind this. It takes my Psychic Ascension down, and it means if they do recast this, they only have to discard 1 card because Runebind reverts it. So like, even if they had like a guidance here, yeah, that's fine, right? I'm about to do this and then just like not care. So I sequenced in this order, so that way I can hold Unhenge up afterwards. Hey look, a fortified charge. That one's pretty good. Grab a shard drop here. Perfect. Put a non-resource on top of my deck. I'm probably going to Cosmic Calling anyways here. Oh, actually, I can just do this, right? Just get rid of that rune, so they don't discard me and escalate the next card. They have hit another Dimension Whisper. I'm going to be a little bit sad because their next Dimension Whisper is making me bin 3 cards, but hopefully Cosmic Calling, if that happens, can pull us back into the game. Yep, well, we're going to find out. The other thing here, too, is like, that just made me mill 9 cards off my deck. The next Dimension Whisper is going to bury 12, and then we're probably pretty dead, right? Clearly, Hex is sending us a giant message that we need to, deny. God, our RNG has been, God, that's really bad. That's really bad luck. I say, just like, our RNG has been so on point today, up until that Cosmic Calling just bricked. Just like, the most on point RNG you could ever ask for. They're gonna die pretty quickly here, right? They need to like need to like get through this deny and then bury us out very soon. Yeah, I think this is fine. I need to save this. Yeah, have a nightfall. See, we kept our health total high, so... Oh no, sacrifice a troop. How will I ever recover from that one? And that's, so one of the things that I really like about the verdict mechanic is even though the verdict mechanic has this random element to it, there's a lot of ways on both sides of the table that you can sculpt the game to minimize and maximize the impact of what verdict is going to be able to do in the particular game that you're playing. Which is one of the reasons why I really like it as a mechanic. Ooh, like this, huh? How many Light the Votives are still in my deck is a good question. There's 1, 2 in my bin. 3 in my bin. I can't remember if this is the game I randomly generated one or not. I feel like it was. Look how cheap this deny is. Alright, and now I'm gonna attack here, leaving this deny up. So hopefully that'll be the end of the game. Holy crap! Well, this isn't a lethal attack anyways, right? I guess I should think before I space smash face. Have a troop back. Have a phantom. Nah, okay, yep. Alright, well that's gonna get him some redraws. No, I want to hold the deny. I want to ask myself, how do I lose this game? And the answer to how do I lose this game is they resolve another Demented Whispers. So this deny is countering exactly Demented Whispers. Kindle Kit is kind of adorable. There's a little child sleeping in the background too. What's the full art on this one look like? Is it great? You have hero followed by Stratolith. Good spot removal. Good stuff. It's dead, Jim. Can you get me with your Phantom? Wow. That's alright. Well, we know there's a bunch of shards in my deck. What are the odds there's a second Sunlit Sentence in their deck? High? Oh my god, that was a lethal attack if I didn't count. I just, math is for blockers, I just like ace space smash faced. If I would have counted, I would have done this. If I'd have count, oh, I could have also diddled this and then re-illuminated. Hello, tiny child. What is in your mouth? What are you eating? That is not food. Mancala beads are not food, Declan. Let's trim a Wrath. The element's not very good. Especially don't have a ton of cards for this matchup, right? That's fine. This matchup's probably pretty good. Just like bring in the four verdicts, cut the 2 grasp, and unhenge and a Wrath the elements. I guess leaving in some answers to Vampire Prince might be okay, but like this is kind of okay, right? Do I want the Robogoyles? Huh. We do want some Robogoyles, don't we? That's how they're killing us, isn't it? Runebind actually isn't very good in this matchup, right? Let's do it. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, they're not a dedicated mill deck, but like, that's their best card against us, right? And like, it's not particularly close. Let's do it. So you can't see it right now, but Declan is literally running in circles around my legs. Stand's really bad. PA in the opener and a Robogoyle in the opener. Catch and release. Stand's much better. It's got turn 1, this, and the Cosmic Calling and Guidance on 2. So Psychic Ascension is basically our control top-end bomb that's just like our unbeatable endgame a lot of the time. It changes our champion in a way that makes it so every time we play an action, we generate a troop, and our champion power generates action. So it's like this powerful self-enabling thing. Let's see how good our RNG can continue being today. Mind call's not bad. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and just like mind call Cosmic Calling plus Consult here. Like get ahead. Alright, let's go ahead and do this first so I can get a better feel of what I want to discard. Don't brick again, Cosmic Calling. You bricked twice last turn. Alright, so we're still pretty far off the Psychic Ascension. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Heart Swifter so we can generate our card advantage back up here. So I'm going to bin Grasp plus Guidance. Do not grab Dead's table. Thank you. Do not grab the table. Yeehaw. I'll give you a yeehaw. That's a very good draw. So let's go ahead and play Light the Votives. Then let's mobilize all of these for Consult. Okay, and then we hit this Light the Votives, which makes 2 troops. And then this Heart's Whisper has mobilized because we got it with Consult the Talon, so we can play that off of one of these. Grab a non-resource guaranteed here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing you mind rotted me last turn, opponent. These are my things. My things are amazing. And, like, if they massacre this board, this Light the Votives is going to make 3 candles now because it's ramped up. Let's go! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How could I ever recover from this devastating massacre? I don't know. I have not a clue. Oh, wait. Board presence? You discarded my hand, I drew more cards, you killed my board, I made more board. This is my stuff is... Ah, jeez. Is this legal to show on Twitch? Does anyone know? Am I going to get flagged? Oh, we're charged short. I thought I was going to get to Consult that turn. I was really excited. Grats, we're very unlucky. Just the gosh darn unluckiest. This deck's really good. Have a daybreak, don't care. Have an extra card, don't care. I'm gonna draw 3 cards next turn. Oh no! Oh no! We got... Oh no, chat, we flew too close to the sun. Do you take my draw 3? Or do you take the Psychic Ascension, the cards you actually can't beat? What do? Do you took the cards you can't beat? Probably a good line. Get stuffed, Hogland. Talk shit, get hit. Hee-haw! Woo! 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 We're so good at Hex! We're so good at Hex! We're so good at Hex! Hee-haw! Hee-haw! This is my Hex. My Hex is amazing! So I like to refer to as a damned if you do, damned if you don't in the biz. They were screwed regardless of how they cut that bird. Look, I got this verdict of the Ancient Kings. I got my no button. I've been judged. Have a Nightfall. Have a Phantom. Stop it. Have a Phantom. Have a Nightfall. Just get this out of the way, shall we? Boop. God, our RNG is so on point today. It's unreal. It is unreal how on point our RNG is today. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing just how on point my RNG is right now. Sure. Yeah, value. Oh no, sacrifice the troop. How will I ever recover? Yeah, that's fine. Make him smaller. No, I don't think so, Sayani. Maybe that's the case, but I don't think so. Okay, they have a Stradolith. This is like 5 damage a turn. God, our RNG is so on point! Gosh, God bless it. God bless us, everyone. And now they can't attack with this because I'll take it with the Nygain Lapidary. Let's go! This deck I love this Turbo PA deck. It's great. Stop it. Oh, you know what? Oh, that doesn't have a thing yet. All right, so let's hit this. I don't want to quite call this a combo deck, but it's kind of a combo control deck. It's not quite Storm, right? Because, like, last season, I'd have told you it was Storm, right? Because, like, it was very similar. And now this recast, oh, yeah. Sure, just get on in here, shall we? Now let's Wrath of the Elements one of these Nightfalls so we don't accidentally die to that. We have these Hailhawks. We'll play this. Your move, opponent. You know, you do you. Figure it out. Oh no! Don't make me discard 2 cards, opponent! How will I ever recover from this drastic card disadvantage? I don't know how I will ever manage to recover from this card disadvantage. We'll have to slog through, chat. Oh, is that one good? Make all my troops bigger. Make them larger. Alright, attack with everything. This is my stuff. Oh no! Oh no! Not a sunlit sentence! Stop it. We could probably let that resolve and still win. I would love to take my opponent's Stratolith away. That sounds great. All right, let's play one more with this one. I know we've been playing it for an hour already, but I kind of like this deck. I kind of like this one. This deck is, I believe the kids say, lit. It has candles in it. While we're waiting for our next match to pop, I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hogan. We're hanging out playing some Hex Shards of Fate here this morning. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my work here. If you're really enjoying what you see and want to help support my content past that, the best way you could do that is by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Those both help support myself financially directly so I can spend more time producing awesome content like this and less time doing other things. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. HexPrimal.com would love to buy and sell Hex TCG singles with you. If you use promo code Jeff5 at checkout with them, you'll save 5% on all of your singles orders with them. And InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you could save 12% on all sorts of custom sweet gaming accessories. They do carrying bags, they do binders for physical cards, they do mouse pads, play mats. They really do it all. Just check out their stuff. How do you think your aristocrats lined up? Shouldn't be too bad for this one. I feel like Unhenge is very good against the aristocrats deck, right? I feel like Unhenge has to just be insane against the aristocrats deck. That being said, like, Boltwing's kind of a beating, and the aristocrats deck, one of the things that's kind of sweet about that deck is it can drain the opponent out. So, like, it can win through really clogged board states, which is one of the things, like, this deck kind of profits on in some of these games. Like, it gums up the board and then goes bigger once the board has been gummed up. All right. Playing Zedek here, which is, it's likely a good matchup for us, right? This hand is very excellent. We get to go. I love that Wax Sacrament is a turn one play. It's so great. This resource is so good. So very, very good. And like, when they spoiled the cycle, it was kind of obvious that this one was great. Burgle, I'm going to need you to name the deck accordingly. It's the Aristocrats. That resource that makes the drop of wax is going to be a staple in every Hex format as long as it is legal. You wouldn't even need Illuminate to be a thing in your format for that card to be a staple in the format. It's just that good. Just like having a resource that generates a 1/1 for you in your deck is very, very powerful. The best Racial Shard by a significant margin last season when the Racial Shards were legal was the Shinhair Racial Shard, and that wasn't by accident. The fact that that Racial Shard got to make a 0/1 for you was huge. And this makes a 1/1 that can literally kill your opponent. It is very, very powerful. Okay, so opponents led on Sunrise Spectre here, which likely means that they're playing a more aggressive Verdict deck. It'll be interesting to see if they can kind of get under what we're looking to set up here. One of the things worth noting before this match started, I talked about our deck being powerful because it could like really gum up the board, and opponent's deck likely has a lot of evasive troops in it, so we're probably going to have a harder time doing that. That being said, Winter's Grasp sounds great. Sign me up. I did pass up a Light the Votives there, which would get us closer to this Consult, but I think keeping their threats off the table should probably be our #1 priority. That's great. Grab a non-resource here. I'm going to Fate Weave a non-resource to the top of my deck. This Winter's Grasp has mobilized because I grabbed it with that Consult, so, or with the Cosmic Calling, so I get to do this. And now I have Unhenge up next turn for whatever play they make. No, I think just like regular Sapphire Diamond control, it would plays this card. It doesn't, and all it does there is synergize a little bit with PA. Just a resource, especially this season. Like, if you're playing, the only reason to not play that shard in a control deck is if you really value your champion power. And all of the champions this season, they kind of suck. Like, compared to the champions we're used to having and the ones that rotated out, the champions this season are a pretty strict power level downtick. And that makes these cards that the downside to them is that you have less charges. It makes them much more powerful. Well, so part of the thing is, if they thought the Gladiator one was going to be the best, that likely means that there's a good aggressive deck in the format somewhere, right? Like, that card is very good in an aggressive deck that leans on Gladiator. But, like, we haven't found any decks like that yet this season, so maybe we should look harder. You'll notice I guaranteed my resource with that Heart's Whisper. The reason I want to do that is because my 4th charge will mean I can illuminate with Cassia, and once I illuminate with Cassia, it unlocks my Consult the Talons. Sure. Say whenever you play a Spirit Verdict. Hi. Light the Votives. Light the Votives. Arcanovex. Nope. Alright, so we'll play this. Put a resource on top of my deck here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. Make a candle. And play one of these. Great. Your move. Looking, we want something to make a couple of bodies so we can like use these mobilized cards a little bit more efficiently. Every time I pay more than 1 for a Consult, I feel a little bad. That's a Spirit? Wow. That's a good find. That's really powerful. That's a really powerful synergy. Hey, what's going on, Snarky? This is going to hit us, and they're going to generate another Spirit here. And this is where, like, this Verdict mechanic really shines, right? Like, ZX probably great in my opponent's deck, while I said it's mediocre in the control decks, because, like, they have a critical mass of Verdicts in their deck, right? Probably want this Winter's Grasp. Nah, I'm gonna grab the Arcanovex. I think I just need more troops here. I've got so many mobilized cards in my hand. Okay. Okay. Perfect. That's the turn here. This is the best constructed format I've maybe played ever, all time, out of any TCG. We're only like a month in here, but like, that's, oh god. I think I have to Runebind this. This lets them choose the outcome of Verdicts, which is just gonna like bury us deeply in the ground. Perfect. You can use this off of this to get rid of this. Actually, I probably want to get rid of their flyer, right? The biggest design problem with Magic, honestly, is that they just don't like to print good answers. Their formats are all about just like ramming your crap down the opponent's throat and just like hoping they're not going to interact with you. And it makes for such miserable gameplay in so many ways. If this stays runebound for another turn, we might be okay. We have an Unhenge to deal with. The Crypt Curse Knight that we know is in their hand from this one hitting us. Shit. Definitely okay to discard a random card. Definitely okay to discard a random card. I kind of wanted my guidance, but that's fine. That's unfortunate. Huh. Oh, this only hits creatures, huh? That's fine. I think I'm gonna have to re-Runebind this when it flips out here. Because they're gonna grab a resource with this, right? Daybreak. Use my no button. Kinda, we need a Psychic Ascension or a way to generate some cards here pretty badly. We've played a lot of our card advantage, so there's 2 PAs left at 31 cards here. Yeah, my hand's still pretty anemic. We're gonna send this one back where it came from here. Make this an 8-drop. Oh god, they hit the Twilight Justice. No, this is similar to a different deck from the Bash top 8. This is not dedicated Sapphire Diamond Control. This is more of a Turbo Ascension deck. I think it was Sadistic. Yeah, Sadistic finished 6-1. This is closer to Sadistic's deck from the last Bash. And we basically need Psychic Ascension at this point. Even Psychic Ascension might not be enough from this board state, if we're being honest. We might be in one of those, the game's gone too far, we're just gonna get dumpstered. I'm not blocking here because if we hit a Consult the Talons, I want to be able to play it. It only makes 1 candle. What a tilt. We are pretty dead. Crypt Curse Glooming Edict is really sweet. I think Unhenge is very powerful. Ever been a fan of Bethesda games? Skyrim is great, and I played a bunch of Morrowind as a child. We are super dead. All right, what do we got? What do we got on our board? This is a Clash Darkheart matchup, right? Actually, most of our board is coming in here. We're basically going to board into Sapphire Diamond control, it feels like. I am not that old. The Runebind's pretty bad. Unhenge is probably fine. That's just not the axis I want to fight this game on. I feel like that just might not be the axis I want to fight this game on. Huh, what do I want to trim from here? I could trim like some mix of Arcanovex, Cosmic Calling, Wrath of the Elements. That seems fine. Actually, I'd probably rather trim one of the. Nah, I want to draw threes. Because my opponent's deck likely has Strangle in it. And I want to blank the card Strangle. It's fine. Clash Darkheart, send me up. Look, the number of times I've gotten blown out in this fucking game by people boarding in ways that just make zero sense. Just nope. I don't think the Fate Weave's worth that much in the Darkheart, and I'd rather play around them having Strangle in their deck. Rather play around. Yes, they love leaving in. Every time I've tried a board plan, it's like, nah, removal shouldn't be in their deck. I didn't have really any troops game one, and we board in troops, and they just have removal game two. You're just like, you just didn't board that out. All right, sure, yep, never again, never ever again. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and it's my fault. Relevant clip. Yeah, right there. That is a great clip. Hi, Tiny Monster. I love you. So kind of punished for not Arcanovexing last turn, since they got to generate a Crypt Curse Knight here. You want to just do this, see what we generate. Runebind, sure. Put a non-resource on top of my deck at this point, pass the turn. Worth noting, Darkheart, not amazing against Crypt Curse Knights, but still a 4/6, right? Yes, it really does. It makes Arcanovex very reasonable. It's possible I should have traded there, but like, if I play Darkheart and then they just like kill my Darkheart, I feel really bad. That's true. That is. Just want to make another 1/1 here, right? That way I can Cosmic Calling, plus use the thing we get with Cosmic Calling. Also lets me block both of his things, so they can't just like spot remove one of them and then hit me with this. So this one will make another Crypt Curse Knight when it hits me. They played it off the top randomly. With Goldfather. Come at me, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Alright, blocks. Take a dark heart. This is my dark heart. My dark heart's amazing. And now these trade, and the next turn I want to play the one without mobilize, right? Look at the type line of this thing. It's just got so much going on. Avatar of Malice. Play something that dies the dark heart for me, opponent. No, play something that dies the dark heart. That being said, I will get to play this dark heart with Runebind up, so we're probably in the clear here. So again, my opponent won't have to sacrifice the Script Curse type because it's socketed. Dark heart makes you sacrifice non-socketed cards. Sure. Gonna Runebind this. It's gonna die to my dark heart. Wrath of the Elements not looking particularly impressive right now. I love you, tiny monster.
I was sick.
You want to pick a different show? Hey. This card's really good with ZX Judgment. Like, obscenely good. We're actually not really in that great of a spot here, right? I need to find an answer to this. I guess I could just start killing them, right? And that doesn't really work. Light the Votives, please. Light the Votives, please. I mean, we've got this dark heart thing on lock. These are my dark hearts. My dark hearts are amazing. They're probably just gonna kill us with this stupid guard. Cards every time they verdict, we lose health equal to its power. If they ever kill one of my dark hearts, this is gonna jump up to 4 power. Yeah, I think this card's very good. Every time my opponent's played an aggressive verdict deck, that card's been very scary. Yeah, man. All my cards suck. Dealer's choice. All of my cards are bad. Which one would you like? One of these terrible cards is going into your deck. Pick. Why? Oh god. Yep. Yep, that doesn't matter, right? I'm gonna get to Dirge to lose both of those of these. Sure. Hey, it's a dark heart party and the gang's all here. It's a dark heart party and the gang's all here. Dead to a ZX Judgment, yeah. Dead to a ZX Judgment, yeah. Dead to a Shard plus any verdict. We are dead. We are dead. Come on, come and kill me. Come and kill me. Kill me! Really? You have nothing to verdict with? That's so lucky. Probably still dead. Makes one in time just... Okay, off it.